Place in microwave. What is microwave? I don't think we have any of that. Harry, do we have any microwave?
Are you fucking dumb?
It's a microwave, silly.
Don't talk to me like that, you bitch! I'm a fucking duchess! Shake that off!
Oh!
Damn! Harry, get your limey ginger ass down here and clear this up!
The 60 Minutes interview was a great chance to hear Harry and Meghan's story, in case you missed their 2-hour sit-down with Oprah or their 6-part Netflix documentary.
Meg does her little phony like, I'm so busy. I have the show, the podcast, I'm a duchess.
So busy?
It was so fake. I was like, oh.
Spitting Image just got sued. Yes, you heard that right. They got sued for making silly jokes online. Most of their videos about Meghan Markle suddenly disappeared from YouTube, like someone didn't want people to see them anymore.
Today, we bow our heads in memory of the fallen.
More episodes have been removed from YouTube.
But that didn't stop them. It actually made them push even harder. They came back with the meanest puppet roast ever made. This isn't just comedy. This is a full takedown of Meghan's Netflix style, her pretend caring image, and her whole California plan. Let's start with how they ruined her Netflix show. The Love Meghan was supposed to look warm and real. Spitting Image turned it into a lesson on how fake actions can look. They made fun of every part, showing how her show was more about acting sweet than being real in any way at all.
I'm Megan Sussex, and I'm a good person. And I'm meeting another good person today, the wonderful Ariana Grande.
Oh my God, Megan, you're such a good person.
Yes, that's why I'm going to talk to you like you're an idiot.
She talks to people like they don't know anything while trying to look like a kind, gentle person. The bossy attitude is so obvious. Then they made fun of the actual ideas in her show. Her soul food recipe ended up being nothing more than a bag of chips. They showed how she tries to make simple things look fancy just to seem special on camera.
I'm preparing my guests some soul food that my British husband calls a packet of crisps. Can be a tricky dish to master, especially when a packet is being a fucking bitch. Oh my God, you've been knocked down by the crisps. So vulnerable. I love it.
I'm just down here holding space.
And now, the finishing touches. A flower.
This is what her Netflix show really is. Taking normal things and pretending they are high-class lifestyle ideas. A bag of chips becomes a whole moment when Meghan adds a flower to it. But they didn't stop there. They kept going and went after everything she tried to turn into some deep message or super meaningful moment that didn't need to be special in the first place.
Like and subscribe to learn how to breathe, how as a finishing touch sticking flowers on anything means you made it with love, and I share the secret to a happy marriage. Fuck's sake, H! Don't make me get the electric collar out!
Sorry, love. I think my arm's gone dead.
Breathing lessons and flower decorating were sold as a love. The silliness explains itself. Every part of her show turned into a joke, but Spitting Image saved their hardest hit for how Meghan sees herself. They showed how she acts like she is wise and gentle while doing almost nothing real. They pointed out that she tries to make tiny things look important to keep her brand shiny and serious.
Hold it steady, you ginger pots! Hello, followers. You know little old me is a high-profile, high-success, global brand-creating, vulnerable, and humble business leader. Which means I no longer have time for my lifestyle show, which was such a hit that I'm now in talks with Netflix to pivot to 6 seasons of no more episodes. I've decided my time is better spent doing less, and so I'll be coming on here to patronize you through your phone.
No. Wait.
Her Netflix show is losing money, a big problem that should have warned people. But Spitting Image watched the whole thing and saw the truth. They didn't just laugh at the show, they showed why it was failing. The pretend kindness, the strong want to control everything, the acting that hides all the stress behind the scenes, it all became easy to see. The puppet roast made everything clearer than ever. They showed that the show wasn't falling apart by accident. It was falling apart because it was built on acting instead of real ideas, and the cracks were finally showing.
Show me the money!
I have! There is no more money!
I know what you're thinking. Did Netflix cancel 6 series or only 5? You gotta ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya? Punk?
Yeah, so lucky, very grateful. I'm batting well above my average. Please stop pointing the gun at me.
Meghan's whole brand depends on this Netflix deal working. She's pushing for content, for attention, for her lifestyle empire to grow. She left Suits thinking she would become bigger than ever. But marrying into royalty somehow hurt her career instead of lifting it. Now she's stuck trying to make lifestyle videos work while Hollywood has already moved on. The stress is heavy. She needs the show to succeed, but people aren't buying what she's selling anymore. Instead of seeing a caring person, they see someone trying too hard to stay important. And Spitting Image made that clear with every joke and every puppet scene.
He's not the Messiah! He's a very naughty boy!
You're so funny, Megs.
What do you mean I'm funny? I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown? I amuse you? I make you laugh? I'm here to fucking amuse you? What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Oh, you nearly had me there, Megs. Great bants.
No! I'm serious, H! How am I funny?
Meghan can't handle criticism. We've seen it in interviews, in how she talks to the press, and in how she cuts people off when they don't agree with her. And the person hurt most by all of this is Harry. He went from being guided by royal rules to being guided by someone who doesn't like being questioned. At least the palace had years of experience. Meghan, on the other hand, wants control without understanding how to handle it. The puppet show highlighted how Harry looks lost, confused, and stuck in the middle of Meghan's decisions, with no real way to speak for himself.
Okay, Megs, go.
Meghan Sussex, reading for Jaws. We're going to need a bigger house! What I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills like... Just give me a sec.
Writing stuff on bananas?
I swear to God, Harry, ruin my take again and I will end you!
Meghan's acting career ended the moment she left Suits. No one is giving her big roles now. Those doors are closed, so she moved to lifestyle content instead. But even that is failing because people can see through the act. She doesn't feel real. She feels planned. Spitting Image showed that clearly, turning her behavior into a giant puppet warning sign that her brand is all shine and no truth underneath.
You talking to me? Then who the hell else are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Not without securing an exclusive deal with my publicist, you freeloading fucking asshole!
The need to stay important is obvious. When Hollywood won't hire you, you try to make your own shows. But what happens when even those shows don't work? When Netflix stops renewing deals. That is the scary place they are now. They tried to run from royal life, but now they're stuck trying to make content that people don't really want. Spitting Image showed this panic perfectly, making it clear that their future in entertainment isn't looking bright anymore.
In California, we're just a regular couple living close to Oprah and far from the paparazzi. But not too far.
They moved to California to be close to powerful people like Oprah, the Kardashians, and other big names. And even though they say they want privacy, they keep sharing stories with friendly reporters. They don't really want quiet lives. They want control over how people see them. Spitting Image showed this by making fun of how they pretend to hide while still making sure the cameras stay close. It showed that privacy isn't the problem. Losing control of their image is the thing they fear most.
The best thing is, no more following Granny's rules. Don't wear your pants on your head, Harry. Don't bath on the butler, Harry.
Harry left royal rules thinking he would be free. But he just traded one set of rules for another. Now he follows Meghan's rules instead, and nothing feels truly free.
If I want to play polo in my living room, who's gonna stop me?
Stop that!
Right away, Meg.
The freedom he wanted was never real. Harry is still being told what to do, what to say, and how to act. The only difference is that now it's for Netflix instead of the royal family. The spitting image roast was so strong that it opened the door for everyone else. Comedians felt safe to join in. Jimmy Fallon even made fun of her pretzel bag hobby. It looked like the kind of thing super rich people do when they forget what normal life is like. And the internet noticed. It became a huge joke online overnight.
What is the #1 question that mystifies scientists?
Is there life on another planet?
Oh no, why does Meghan Markle make her own pretzel bags? They don't know why.
That's interesting. She takes it from one bag and puts it in another bag.
It's another bag.
And that confuses people.
This, we're just gonna put into a different bag.
Influencers on the internet saw a chance and started making their own parody videos of Meghan's lifestyle show. They joked about how she puts snacks into fancy bags like it's a great skill. They laughed at how she turns tiny things into big moments. It showed how out of touch she looked. Even people who usually don't talk about her started joining in because the content was too easy to make fun of. The more she tried to look special, the more the internet turned it into something silly.
Take the snack out of one bag and then move them into another bag and then label this new bag, even though this bag already has a label on.
Then they copied her strange water-making routine, complete with flower petals, because regular tap water wasn't enough for her. It made people laugh even more because it looked over the top and totally unnecessary.
How I prepare water for my guests. Some water that I got from the spring in my backyard. Whatever you do, don't use tap water. I'm just gonna sneak a taste. You flower petal. H is always calling water water, and there you have it.
And of course, they mocked her fancy flower arranging where she talks like she's telling a deep story even though no one really cares. It looked dramatic for no good reason at all.
Any type of flower arranging is just telling a story. What story do you want to tell? Maybe leave the country. Maybe disown your dad. Be creative with it.
These weren't random trolls. These were huge creators with millions of followers, turning Meghan's brand into a symbol of rich people who don't understand regular life. But the American influencers were mostly having fun. The late-night hosts and British comedians, though, they were serious. They wanted to break her whole story. Jimmy Kimmel tore their image apart. He joked about Harry's memoir. Yes, it sold a lot, but mainly to older readers. Most younger people didn't care about it at all. Kimmel said that when you share every problem in your life, comedians will use it to make jokes. He said Harry made it too easy.
Prince Harry, whose memoir just broke the Guinness record for fastest-selling non-fiction book of all time. The story of Prince Harold and his frozen yogurt slinger is so popular, they're now releasing a version for kids. I don't know if you know about this. It's a twist on The Princess and the Pea. It's called The Prince and the Penis, and it's...
Primetime TV turned Harry's life story into a punchline. That's what happens when you share everything in a book. When you tell every secret, comedians turn it into jokes. But Kimmel didn't stop there. He pointed out how Harry and Meghan wanted to leave, so they blamed his family and called them unfair to make their exit look noble. They used that claim like a shield every time something went wrong. Kimmel said the idea didn't even fit, because America also has problems. It wasn't the safe place they tried to pretend it was.
Harry said racism was a big part of their decision to leave, which you know things are bad at Buckingham Palace if they came to America to get away from racism.
Meghan built her whole image on being strong, speaking at big events, and talking about helping others. But then she married a prince and stopped working. The mixed message was obvious, but Hollywood didn't want to bring it up. Harry wanted forgiveness without understanding what he caused. The mixed messages were too clear to ignore. So what does this mean for their Netflix future? Well, Spitting Image faced pressure and many of their Meghan and Harry videos vanished. No one knows why, but the result was the same.
I said Meghan Markle is of course a lifelong feminist, which she's demonstrated by marrying a prince and giving up her job.
When comedy shows start disappearing because of jokes, it means the story already slipped out of their hands. Their Netflix brand is falling apart. Their trustworthiness is gone. And comedians everywhere now feel free to tease them. Trying to shut people up didn't help. It made things worse. Spitting image returned even stronger. And now everyone else feels brave enough to join in. The "we are victims" idea doesn't work anymore. People can finally see what's real. And the more they try to control what people say, the more they prove their critics right. They are hurting their own future, one attempt at control at a time. Do you think Meghan will ever understand that trying to silence others only makes the jokes louder, or is she too deep into this to notice? Tell us in the comments. And that's all the tea for today, Aurora fam. What's your take on this drama? Comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more juicy celebrity gossip. This is Gossip's Aurora, and I'll see you next time with more Hollywood secrets. Stay awesome. White medium star.